Life can sometimes feel like a series of unexpected challenges. When faced with personal setbacks, many people turn to the familiar phrase, everything happens for a reason. While this saying is meant to offer comfort, it often leaves us searching for meaning in difficult moments. In this video, we will take a closer look at this popular advice and explore whether it truly helps us move forward. By questioning its validity, we aim to uncover a perspective that empowers us to respond to adversity with greater strength and clarity. Prepare to rethink what it means to find purpose in life's toughest situations. We invite you to reflect on your own experiences with the phrase, everything happens for a reason. Have you found comfort in these words during challenging times, or perhaps questioned their meaning in moments of uncertainty? Sharing your stories can help foster a sense of connection and understanding among viewers. By exploring different perspectives, we can gain deeper insight into how this phrase resonates in our lives. Your thoughts and experiences are valuable, and they contribute to a richer conversation for everyone. Many people find themselves captivated by the notion of a cosmic plan, believing that their lives are woven into a grand, predetermined narrative. This idea offers a sense of order and meaning, especially when faced with uncertainty or turmoil. By imagining that every event has a purpose, individuals can feel reassured even when circumstances seem random or overwhelming. The comfort lies in the belief that challenges and successes alike are part of a larger story, not just isolated incidents. This perspective can help people cope with life's unpredictability, fostering hope and resilience. Ultimately, the seductive appeal of the cosmic plan stems from its promise of meaning and stability in a world that often feels chaotic. Many people find comfort in the idea that life follows a predetermined script, much like a television series with a carefully crafted storyline. This belief in a cosmic plan can provide a reassuring sense of order amidst the chaos of daily existence. By imagining that every event is part of a larger narrative, individuals may feel less burdened by uncertainty and personal responsibility. The notion that someone or something is guiding the plot can make challenges seem purposeful rather than random. However, this perspective can also diminish the importance of personal choices, as actions are seen as inevitable parts of the script. Ultimately, the illusion of narrative can shape how we interpret our experiences and the role we play in our own lives. Comfort, while often sought after, can sometimes act as a sedative, dulling our awareness of pressing realities. When a belief provides reassurance, it may inadvertently discourage us from confronting difficult truths or taking necessary action. This sense of ease can create a barrier, shielding us from discomfort, but also from growth and change. By questioning whether comfort is numbing us, we open the door to deeper reflection and the possibility of more meaningful engagement with the world around us. It is important to consider if our comfort is fostering complacency or if it is empowering us to act with greater purpose. The phrase, "there's always a reason," can unintentionally create two significant issues. First, it may invalidate genuine pain by suggesting that suffering is simply a matter of perspective or explanation, rather than a real and complex experience. This can leave individuals feeling misunderstood or dismissed. Second, it encourages emotional bypassing, where people are urged to quickly rationalize or move past their feelings without truly processing them. As a result, important emotions might be ignored or suppressed, hindering authentic healing and growth. Recognizing these pitfalls is essential for fostering a more compassionate and supportive environment. When someone is experiencing pain, telling them that their suffering is for a reason can unintentionally minimize their feelings. This approach often overlooks the complexity and validity of their emotions, making them feel unheard or dismissed. Rather than providing comfort, such statements may invalidate the person's experience, suggesting that their pain is simply a necessary step rather than a genuine struggle. People need empathy and understanding, not platitudes that gloss over their reality. Recognizing and acknowledging someone's pain is essential in supporting their emotional well-being. By doing so, we honor their feelings and help foster a sense of connection and trust. Imagine visiting a doctor with a broken arm, only to have the doctor dismiss your pain by saying, "Others have suffered worse injuries." This analogy highlights how absurd it would be to minimize someone's suffering simply because others may have experienced greater hardship. In medicine, each patient's pain is treated with care and attention, regardless of how it compares to others. Applying the logic of comparison in this context would be considered negligent and insensitive. The example underscores that real pain deserves acknowledgement and support rather than being invalidated by comparisons. It serves as a powerful reminder that empathy should not be conditional on the severity of others' experiences. When someone uses a familiar platitude, it often serves as a conversational barrier rather than a bridge. These phrases can create emotional distance, allowing the speaker to sidestep genuine engagement with another person's discomfort. Instead of addressing the underlying feelings or concerns, the platitude acts as a shield, deflecting vulnerability and deeper connection. This can leave the person on the receiving end feeling unheard or dismissed. Over time, repeated use of such phrases may erode trust and openness in relationships, making it harder for individuals to share their true emotions. Recognizing this pattern is an important step toward fostering more meaningful and supportive conversations. Often, people attribute life's challenges to a greater cosmic plan, believing that everything happens for a reason. While this perspective can offer comfort, it may also encourage passivity. When individuals wait for fate to resolve their problems, they risk missing opportunities to act and shape their own destinies. This mindset can lead to inaction, as people become spectators in their own lives rather than active participants. True progress often requires taking responsibility and making deliberate choices, rather than relying on unseen forces. By recognizing the dangers of passivity, we can empower ourselves to take control and create meaningful change. Successful individuals often distinguish themselves by their response to adversity. Instead of remaining passive and hoping for circumstances to improve on their own, they actively seek solutions and use challenges as opportunities for growth. This proactive approach transforms setbacks into valuable learning experiences, fueling personal and professional development. In contrast, passivity can lead to stagnation, as waiting for fate to intervene rarely results in meaningful progress. By embracing action, these individuals demonstrate resilience and adaptability, turning obstacles into stepping stones toward their goals. The difference lies not in the adversity itself, but in the willingness to engage with it and create positive change. Imagine holding a lottery ticket, hoping for a life-changing win. This ticket represents passive hope, relying on chance rather than effort. In contrast, a business plan embodies an active, strategic approach to overcoming challenges. It involves setting clear goals, mapping out steps, and adapting to obstacles along the way. While the lottery ticket depends on luck, the business plan leverages preparation and persistence. By choosing strategy over chance, we take control of our future and increase the likelihood of meaningful success. Taking ownership of one's actions and decisions is a crucial aspect of personal growth. By embracing agency, individuals move beyond simply reacting to circumstances and begin actively shaping their own stories. This means recognizing that each choice contributes to the narrative of who we are and who we become. Rather than waiting for external forces to define our paths, we have the power to author our own journeys. Accepting responsibility allows us to learn from our experiences and make intentional changes. Ultimately, cultivating agency empowers us to live with purpose and authenticity. There comes a pivotal moment when we realize that meaning is not something handed down by the universe. Instead, it is something we actively create for ourselves. This liberating truth allows us to shape our own sense of purpose, drawing from our experiences, values, and aspirations. By understanding that meaning is a personal construction, we gain the freedom to choose what matters most to us. This perspective empowers individuals to find fulfillment in their unique journeys, rather than searching for external validation. Ultimately, the responsibility and opportunity to build a reason for living rests within each of us. Adversity is an inevitable part of life, but how we interpret these challenges can shape our future. By consciously reframing setbacks, we can view them not as failures, but as valuable opportunities for personal development. Assigning our own meaning to difficult events allows us to extract lessons and build resilience. This shift in perspective encourages growth, helping us to adapt and overcome obstacles more effectively. Ultimately, transforming adversity into a catalyst for progress empowers us to move forward with greater confidence and purpose. Traditionally, many people have approached life with a mindset of passive acceptance, allowing circumstances and external influences to shape their experiences. This old perspective often leads to a sense of limitation, where individuals feel they must simply adapt to what happens around them. In contrast, the new mindset encourages active creation of meaning, inviting individuals to take ownership of their narratives. By embracing this approach, viewers are empowered to become authors of their own stories, shaping their paths with intention and purpose. This shift fosters greater resilience, creativity, and fulfillment as people recognize their capacity to influence outcomes and define what matters most to them. Embracing both power and responsibility offers a profound sense of agency, moving beyond familiar cliches that may feel comforting but ultimately limit personal growth. By choosing to confront challenges head-on, individuals unlock new opportunities for self-discovery and meaningful impact. This perspective requires courage, as it asks us to acknowledge our influence on the world and the consequences of our actions. Rather than seeking easy answers, we are invited to accept complexity and strive for genuine understanding. In doing so, we cultivate resilience and a deeper sense of purpose, empowering ourselves to shape our lives and communities in transformative ways. We encourage you to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your perspective adds valuable insight to our ongoing conversation. If you have suggestions for future topics or questions you'd like us to explore, please let us know. By engaging with one another, we can build a more informed and connected community. Your participation helps shape the direction of our content and ensures that it remains relevant to your interests. In closing, it's important to remember that meaning is something we construct through our choices, experiences, and perspectives. It isn't simply discovered, rather it is shaped by our actions and the values we embrace. By questioning established beliefs and exploring new ideas, we empower ourselves to create richer, more purposeful lives. Thank you for your attention and for your openness to reconsider what meaning truly is. Your willingness to challenge conventional wisdom is the first step toward building a deeper understanding of your own journey.